Welcome to Truth Finder One God. Hi, my name is Sonny Cardona. I want to thank you again for watching this video. Some of the things I may say may be controversial, so please hold on tight and just open yourself up. Someone once said that your mind is like a parachute. If it's open, then it works. If it's closed, it does nothing, and you're never going to learn. So we all need to have an open mind when we listen to stuff like this. Again, I want to thank everybody for subscribing. Please subscribe. I'm also part of the Extreme Society Show, so please log on to that. That's the extremesocietyshow.com. You can go on the link, wherever the link's at, and log on there, and you can find out some more truth. Again, that's what I'm about. It's about finding the truth together. This is the Truth Finder One God. Well, today it's Christmas, so again, I'm sure you're going to watch this video, whenever, but again, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and I truly believe that Christmas should be every day of the year. It shouldn't be just on one day, okay? I believe Christmas is also one of the greatest holidays that we have. Today I woke up, and I just woke up with a sense of peace. I'm very attuned to what's going on with the world. I feel sometimes the stress and the havoc and everything. When I woke up today, there was an inner peace. There was a peace again. It was filled with love, and I felt the vibe around me that people are happy. You know, this is the day. You know, I know it's crazy because what the world has done with everything in Christmas or in general, it's all materialistic. Okay, we need to wake up from the materialistic. You know, we're always striving or we're stressed to get the gifts, but then when it's here, it was well worth it. But again, we need to strive away from the materialistic. Like I said on the Extreme Society Show, and I'll say it again. You know, the story that I had was, a couple weeks ago, I went on a blind date, and I went to this, this dance, contra dance, old type dancing or whatever. And I was there, and I was dancing with quite a few people. I was at a church, and I took out my sweater, and I went to go get it because I was really perspiring, sweating. I went to go back trying to find my sweater, and it was gone. Someone had stolen it. So on the blind date, the girl even said, she was kind of being snotty. She goes, I'm like, man, someone stole my sweater. She's like, was your sweater truly yours? And it took me back. I'm a philosopher. I believe in God, and I always think of things and truth, trying to find truth and why we're here. I think that's why you're watching this. And what I came across is that we truly don't own anything. Like as she said, do you truly own it? The only thing that we own is ourselves, our soul. That's it. Materialistics. You can buy the car, the house can burn down, or the car can crash or burn down, the house can burn down, clothes can rip, or you overgrow it, it doesn't fit. So we need to get away from the materialism of this world. That's number one. That's the number one truth I can give you, is that, again, the only thing you truly own is yourself. Okay, and then when I find thyself, or when you find yourself, then you truly find that there's an inner being, the God of the universe. It's the little voice that says, don't steal, don't lie, don't do this, you're doing something wrong. And that's the core of it. And when you find that, you know that there's a supreme being. I know this sounds wild. Please stay tuned. I mean, I'm going to get to it, but that's what it's about. It's about finding God. Again, the only thing we own is our soul. I was talking to Jim this morning. Christmas, woke up, and he was talking about this guy who's an atheist or whatever, and he said one thing that made him think. He goes, well, what about if there's no God? He doesn't believe in a devil. He doesn't believe in God. He doesn't believe in anything. And, it made me think. I'm like, well, let's think about this, okay? And I get a lot of people out there that say there is no God or whatever. I mean, look at my videos, and then you look down the comments. The majority of them are, there's no God, get real, wake up, you're crazy, whatever. Okay, let's say that there isn't. Okay, but you truly believe there is. What's the harm in that? What's the problem with that? And again, you know what? If you're watching this, you go, there is no God, this or that. Tell me, what is the problem with believing that there is something more than God? That there is a God, and that it'll just make you a better person. That's basically what I'm saying, right? And I'm sure I'm going to hear, well, I can be a better person without God. Well, that's fine, and I respect that. But why, like I say, why don't you give Jesus Christ? Why don't you try God? If not, the devil will always take you back, or you go right back. But once you taste the truth and the love of God, then it's infinite. You know, my friend, I was telling him, Big John, he works with me. Hey, Big John, he wanted me to always mention him on my blogs. So there you go, brother. And we were talking, and he goes, what about, same thing, what about if there's no God or whatever? Why are Christians, it's mind control, or why do they always want to change you? It's like this. It's like if I gave you this little contraption here, and I go, listen, buddy, this thing can power your house. You put it in your house, it's going to charge everything up. It's going to give you infinite power on your house. You take this, you put it in your car, you put it near your motor, it's going to run your motor. Your motor's going to run. You can go cross country, you can go around the world, right? Or you can take this and, you know, any electronic device around you, you can power. You would take that, right? Here you go. Take it. This is yours. This power is all yours. It's free. I'm giving it to you. You'll be a fool not to take that, right? Most people will grab it in a heartbeat, try to sell them or whatever, and I'm giving them all for free. As a Christian, as a believer, that's exactly what I'm giving now. It's not going to power your car. It's not going to power your computer or your whole house or anything. It's a greater gift that I'm giving you, and the belief of Christianity and believing in God. That's the whole thing. That's why I'm Truth Finder One God, trying to find the truth, is that I'm giving you that power, that free power. And I'm not giving it to you. I'm telling you how to get that and harness that so then you can take it to the next level. Again, this thing powers you. You're inside. The most important thing, again, remember what I said earlier. The only thing we truly own is ourselves. Everything else is really nothing. And now we have something that will power everything. Again, I'm talking to the naysayers right now about that. Like, if you don't believe in God, that's fine, and I respect that, but give God a chance, and He can power. And there's a lot of people who did, and things have gone wrong, and I sympathize with you. But give them a try. You know, again, I woke up, and there was a joy in my heart, but there was also sadness. A lot of people right now are losing. Right now there's people that have lost their homes, lost their jobs. They can't afford to give their child, their children food, or even a gift, which is eating them alive. I want to pray, dear Heavenly Father, bless those people right now that they have something. And again, they do have the infinite everything. Because you have God, and when you have that, you have everything in love. And we need to get away from the materialistics. Yeah, you know, I got a gift, and yeah, there's all this stuff, and it's beautiful wrapping, and it's gorgeous, and that's fine. It's about sharing and giving, and even that. But it's more importantly, it's about God. So that's what's in my heart to tell everybody today. Again, this is about finding the truth. And again, okay, we know materialistic. You know, the devil wants you to think, when we look at this whole world materialistically, everything is want, gimme, gimme, gimme. And that's the farthest from the truth. Everything you have is right here. It's right here in your heart, in your soul, in your mind. And that's what we got to do. One more thing I'm going to quickly close out. You know, hey, you know, I got a pet here, cat. You know, that's love here. Animals are love. You know, I look at my cat and I see the love inside him. You know, we're all brothers, we're all sisters, we're all intertwined with the universe, with God. Okay, one more quick thing, and this was in my heart today, and it's weird. John 14, I couldn't get out of it. I'm like, oh, I don't know, you know, why biblically, why am I, you know, wanting to be there? And it's Christmas, and I've been studying the Bible here and there. I'm not like, you know, the greatest Bible thing, but this is what the Lord put in my heart to tell you, and so I'm going to say it. John 14. Let not your heart be troubled. Okay, don't be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may also be. And where I go, you know, and the way you know. In other words, Thomas said to him,